Welcome back to Late Night Talks with Theresa. Tonight it's all about you. We're going to shake up some dead places in your life so we can rebuild your confidence after life has knocked you down. And if you're new here, I'm Theresa from Inspired Life, where we believe you create the life you desire and deserve. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if this message blesses you tonight. You can also drop a heart in the comments if you're ready for some confidence booster tonight. We all know that life has a way of testing your strength in ways you never expected. Sometimes the very things that you thought would build you ended up breaking you. But even in your brokenness, God is still writing your comeback story. Confidence isn't built by having an easy life. It's built by standing back up after life has knocked you down. It's the quiet decision to say to yourself, I believe in me. I believe in myself. I believe in my dreams. Take my dear friend Linda, for example. After losing her job and her relationship in the same month, she felt defeated. Her confidence shattered, but instead of staying in that place, she made a conscious decision to see herself the way God saw her. She started journaling, reading affirmations, and reading scriptures that reminded her she was chosen, capable, and resilient. Months later, Linda did not just rebuild her confidence, she rebuilt her life. She launched her own small business and began mentoring others who had once lost their place in life. That's what happens when you stop letting your pain define you and you start letting your purpose refine you. Here are some scriptures that I would like to share with you. These scriptures will help to rebuild and restore your confidence. Philippians 4 and 13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Isaiah 61 and 3. He gives beauty for ashes, joy for mourning, and praise for despair. Proverbs 3 and 26. For the Lord will be your confidence and will keep you and your foot from being caught. Take a moment to meditate on God's Word, to find ways to counteract the negative experience and thoughts in your mind. There are moments in life when life just keeps hitting and it keeps coming at you. The job loss, the heartbreak, the disappointment that leaves you questioning everything, even yourself. But here's the truth: confidence isn't lost forever. It can be rebuilt, stronger, deeper, and more grounded in who you are and whose you are. You belong to God. So if you've been through some tough blows, listen closely. You're not broken beyond repair. You are being rebuilt for a greater purpose. God has not forgotten about you. He is definitely fortifying you. Philippians 4 and 13 says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That means you can rise again. You can believe again. You can walk in confidence again. And that's all up to you. Be ye it according to your faith. I remember hearing about a man named Chris who lost almost everything: his career, his health, and ultimately his peace. He said he felt invisible, but one night he whispered through tears, God, I don't even know where to start, but I do want to believe again. And that night was the beginning of him rebuilding his life. He didn't wake up confident the next day, but he did wake up determined to pray, to journal, to speak life over himself again. So say this prayer with me. Father, thank you for being my source of strength when I feel unsure. Remind me that I am never alone and that you have equipped me with everything I need to walk boldly in my purpose. Fill my heart with courage, my mind with peace, and my spirit with unshakable confidence. Help me to trust in who you created me to be, fearfully, wonderfully, and purposely made. When doubt tries to whisper, let your truth speak louder than your doubts. When fear tries to rise, let faith stand tall. Today I choose to believe in your power working through me. Take some time to write down these inspirational quotes throughout the week. Your confidence isn't lost, it's just buried beneath disappointment. Dig it back up. Rock bottom is often where God begins to rebuild you. You were never meant to stay broken, you were meant to rise stronger. Writing down inspirational and motivational quotes is more than just putting words on paper. It's a form of mental renewal. When you write powerful words, you're just not reading them, you're actually taking them in. You're allowing them to take root in your heart and in your mind. Each quote becomes a reminder of your strength, your worth, and your purpose. It helps you shift your focus from doubt to determination, from fear to faith. Writing them down daily reinforces positive thinking and retrains your mind to believe in what's possible instead of what is broken. There was a season when my confidence began to fade. Slowly, quietly, almost without notice, I started doubting my abilities, questioning my worth, and second guessing every decision I've made. I smiled on the outside, but inside I was battling a storm of insecurity and fear. One morning, I stood in front of the mirror and could barely recognize the woman staring back at me. Her eyes looked tired, her spirit unsure, but in that moment, something inside whispered, "You can change this." Over time, saying daily affirmations became more than words to me, they became my truth. I started walking taller, speaking bolder, and showing up as the woman I always meant to be. Positive affirmations didn't just rebuild my confidence, they reprogrammed my belief system. They reminded me that my power was never lost, it was just waiting for me to speak life over it again. Speaking daily inspirational and motivational affirmations helps reprogram your mind to believe in your value, your strength, and your potential. Words have power, and when you speak them with faith and intention, they begin to shape how you think and how you feel about yourself. Affirmations silence the inner critic and replace negative self talk with the truth and encouragement. They remind you that you are capable, you are worthy, and you are enough, right now as you are. Over time, these spoken truths build a mindset rooted in confidence and self belief. Every I am that you declare over yourselves sends a message to your spirit. I am growing, I am healing, I am becoming. And here are some example affirmations to speak daily to yourself. I am confident, I am courageous, and I am capable. I release doubt and embrace divine strength. My past cannot disqualify my purpose. I trust God's process for my progress. Every setback is preparing me for a greater comeback. Finally, I'm going to end this message with a prophetic declaration that you can declare over yourself. I declare that this is your rebuilding season. What once broken in your life will become the foundation of your strength. You will walk boldly in your purpose. Confidence is returning to you now, divine, unshakable, and radiant. You are not who you were. You are who God says you are, victorious, favored, and strong. You are strong, you are confident, and you are becoming all that God created you to be. And it's time for you to create the life that you desire and deserve. Now, if this message touched you tonight, type "I am rebuilding my confidence" in the comments. And remember, the storm did not come to destroy you, it came to reveal the strength within you. Share this video with someone who needs this message. Remember to subscribe to Inspired Life Theresa and hit that notification bell for more encouragement, faith talks, and growth conversations. Until next time, remember you are loved, you are chosen, and you are God's masterpiece. Have a good night.